Now, the Estonian Prime Minister has talked about seizing frozen Russian assets before the American elections. And this is not just going on in Brussels or in Estonia, but even Janet Yellen, the US Secretary for Treasury Secretary, she has discussed the Russian asset seizure with her European leaders. So this is going on in the entire Western bloc. And why this is going on and why they want to do it before the US elections? Because of the obvious reason, that is Donald Trump, because there is very high possibility that come elections and Donald Trump will be back in the Oval Office, and he will not be in favor of this NATO war like Mr. Joe Biden is. So they want to do it before he arrives on the decision making seat. But this is something which is not only harmful to Russia but also to the entire global system, the current Western led system, because you should not forget that Russia is one of the major countries of the world, and if you are seizing the assets, the sovereign assets of a major country, then definitely the trust erodes on the Western led financial system. Already it is eroding, but the process will accelerated by many counts, and it will be a speedy process then. And they have done it, the Western countries have done it many times for other countries, for smaller countries, but first time they will be doing with a major global power. And this is not going to stop just here. There is a report by Financial Times, and Financial Times is very much part of the US establishment, and it says that EU, European Union, prepares sanctions on Chinese and Indian companies over Russia links. So those companies who are having Russian links, that is who are working with the Russian companies, they are trying to target them and they are preparing sanctions against them, and these will definitely have consequences if they go on that path. Then India and China will also stop their countries to work in India and China, and this will have definite consequences. And then what will happen? The global economic system will be in two halves, one led by the Western order, another led by the global South. And if they do this, then things are moving in a very bad direction. There has been an article in the CNN where they writes, the heading was, the Kremlin has never been richer thanks to a US strategic partner. And when they are talking about US strategic partner, it is not China, it is India. So they are also trying to take some kind of action. It can be be secondary sanctions on individuals and companies dealing with Russia. So if they go for secondary sanctions again, India and China, it will have big consequences.